Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here and watch this short video about my celery juice journey. Never in a million years would I have thought that I'd be making a celery juice journey or even talking about me drinking celery. First things first. If you're already here and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that button because you're about to enjoy this video and every other video that's about to come your way. I talk about being a mom, I talk about hair, I talk about skin care, I talk about beauty, I talk about anything lifestyle, anything that pops up, like celery juice. Celery juice. Where do we start? Alright, so I was first introduced to the concept of celery juice through my friend Burley. She started her page, which was supposed to be more about fitness and being a mom, and it was called Be Like Burley. So she did since take that page down, but she had so many good tips and tricks, specifically about the health of our body, how to take care of it. Celery juice, as you can tell, was a complete foreign concept to me, and actually I turned down the idea for months when she talked about it. Like, I was like, avocado sandwich, yeah, I'll try that. We'll go to the gym together, no problem. But celery juice, no, nah. Celery juice to me was like telling me I was going to be drinking broccoli in a cup. Not something I was excited about and not something I wanted to do. So how did we get here? How do we end up drinking celery juice every day? Okay. So basically, guys, I have always struggled internally. The fact that I was barely drinking water, I lived off coffee, and I also enjoy a lot of salty foods. I don't really care for sweets, but I will tear up some good seasoned food. A combination of all that was basically dehydrating me. No secret, I'm Colombian, and a lot of you have asked, why did you quit coffee? Like, why? Joint pain? Stomach digestion problems, upset stomach, cramping. I even felt like I had irritable bowel syndrome at this point. This is embarrassing to say, but I had to tell you guys basically why I chose to stop coffee completely. Coffee in itself, yes, a lot of people have and do get a lot of health benefits from coffee. My issue with coffee and why I chose to break up with it for now is the fact that I am not the strongest person at drinking a lot of water. Coffee was like a comfort blanket, and I had to have it every morning. I love the taste of it, vanilla, hazelnut, and the almond creamer. I love it all. And once I have coffee, I don't feel the need to drink water. I don't feel the need to hydrate myself. I don't feel the need to drink anything else other than coffee. As I shared this on my stories, a lot of you guys, thank you so much for loving me the way that you do. A lot of you sent me DMs saying, hey, why don't you try celery juice? So this wasn't the first time I heard about it. My friend had already talked about, the benefits of celery juice. And I was like, maybe I might revisit, that option. So I saved it in my phone just so that I could remember this moment. December 16, 2018 was the first day I quit coffee. I wanted to save this as a reminder that I started somewhere. And now I'm almost 3 weeks in with no coffee. That for me is unheard of. So on December 22nd, 2018 is when I first started celery juice. Almost a week later after starting no coffee. I do recommend that you follow the following pages for a lot more information than I can give you because they just break it down so well. So at Celery Juice Heals, at Celery Juice Benefits, and at Medical Medium. I'll put them right here so that you can also follow those pages because again, they can answer way more questions than I can. First things first, I do drink, and it is recommended to drink celery juice on its own when you first wake up with nothing else in your stomach. So I use my juicer and I literally just throw one whole stalk of celery, which makes 16 ounces. That's the recommended starting point. If you're going to do celery juice, from what I've read, it's best to do organic celery. But if you don't have access to get organic celery and you still want to start this journey, they just recommend that you wash and rinse your celery really good to get rid of the pesticides. For me, I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I just go with organic celery, and I do pay the higher price tag. It's almost like $3.29, $3.99 for one stalk of organic celery. This is just a personal choice that I've made to feel better internally about myself. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the benefits, which actually won me over as to why I wanted to start this, because I was dealing with a lot of inflammation in my body. You guys can read more about the benefits on your own on those pages I mentioned. I'm going to get to more of the questions that you guys asked me. So let me go ahead and dig into those. Someone asked different recipes to hide the celery taste. Celery juice is actually recommended to drink all on its own. So I have no recipes for you. The only thing that I can tell you is that a couple people have said they throw in a little bit of lemon, or like I do, I've thrown in a whole green apple with my celery. But again, my goal is to get away from that, just so that you can reach the maximum benefits from the celery juice itself. Did it help to stop drinking coffee? 1000% yes. It has helped. I feel like I get the energy that I need without having to pay the consequence of running to the bathroom with horrible stomach cramps. I feel like I drink more water now. I'm more conscious about it. And I don't know what it is about coffee being my security blanket, that it was just like I did not feel the need to drink coffee. I don't know. It was like breaking up with an ex-boyfriend or something. And he was toxic. Literally, it was toxic. For me, I don't have anxiety like I used to. I feel like I can have clear thoughts now without having to be so crazy and paranoid. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Someone asked, does it make the bowel movements come out less hard? I don't know if celery juice itself is going to make bowel movements come out less hard. You would want to keep up your water intake, obviously, for that. Now, celery juice is like 90% water, so that's going to help you, but you need to still be drinking a lot more water. I guess if your bowel movements are hard, yeah, drink a lot more water along with your celery juice. Does it give you heartburn after drinking it? No, actually, celery juice is supposed to help reduce heartburn. So if you're experiencing that, probably see a doctor, because this is not something that comes as an effect of the celery juice. The celery juice, if you do read up on the benefits, it's actually supposed to help reduce heartburn. So that is not a symptom that I've had at all. I haven't had any heartburn drinking celery juice. Anyway, can we mix it with gooseberries? What are the side effects? I'm not a doctor. I apologize. One, I don't know what gooseberries are, and two, I don't know what side effects that would give you. I would recommend that you consult with a professional or a doctor. Is it okay if I give celery juice to my 2-year-old? If so, how can I make her drink it? Funny that you asked that, because my friend actually, when my friend Burley was giving it to her 1-year-old. So it's completely safe to have them drink it. Again, this is a vegetable. This is a good thing. And they can eat it, right? You would give your kid a piece of celery to eat. So yes, they can juice it and give it to them that way. Probably a lot more healthier and easier for them to drink it anyway. So what are the ways you can make the juice? Celery juice is to be made only with celery on its own in a juicer, nothing else. Ask, how much juice do you get from a bag? And by a bag, I'm assuming you mean a celery stalk that comes in a bag. So one whole celery stalk is 16 ounces of juice. That's what I currently drink every day. How do you make celery juice? Do you need a special juicer? I make celery juice with my Bella juicer. I'm going to put it in the description box so you guys have a link to go and purchase if you're interested. So this is a common question a lot of you guys ask. Is the taste bad? Okay, I'm not going to tell you that it tastes good. It doesn't taste like juicy fruit. It doesn't taste like a mango drink. It doesn't taste like strawberries. Obviously, it's celery, guys. Like, if you've ate celery, you know celery juice is not like amazing in the taste. But I'm going to tell you and challenge you to push past the taste. Don't think about the taste. Think about the benefits. If you think about the taste, you're literally going to never start, or you're never going to continue a journey to something that's going to make you feel better. But what you are going to do if you do start is you're going to see so many benefits in your body. You're going to be saving yourself so many medical costs for problems that you could be creating in your own body because you have a horrible diet. At least I know I did. I had a horrible diet. I still am working through a better diet. But the celery juice all on its own, it's making my stomach feel so much better. And I've actually noticed a flatter stomach. Hey, I was sitting here killing myself worrying about going to the gym and getting a flatter stomach. And just by drinking celery juice, my tummy is actually a little bit flatter. And I'm more confident that if I do go to the gym, I can have some abs. Hello, look at God. Have you noticed any significant changes with how you feel? Is it good for your skin? I have noticed I have like a little bit of mild eczema, so I will get like these red inflamed bumps sometimes under my underarms, on the folds of my skin. On my elbow, I always tend to get like really dry patch of skin, and that eczema kicks up. Like you'll see it red, flaky, and just really bad right here. I've noticed that since I started drinking celery juice, I haven't had an issue. Actually, look, it looks pretty clear right now. I don't have any redness, flakiness, white, nothing. So it is really good for your skin. And I can attest to that so far. At least with the little eczema spots that I always get, I haven't been having those issues since I started drinking the celery juice. Do you make a fresh batch daily, or do you juice the whole bag at once? I do make a fresh batch daily. It's not recommended for you to prep the celery juice the night before or freeze it. They actually recommend that once you go ahead and juice the celery, that you drink it right away. Okay guys, so now that I've answered most of your questions, if you have any other questions on celery juice, what I am going to be doing is possibly making a part 2, maybe like 2 months into my journey, just to kind of give you guys an update. So if you have any other questions that have come up that I have not yet addressed in this video, I want you to drop them in the comments so that way I can make a part 2 once I have 2 months of celery juice and give you all of those good updates. Alright, so now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and actually make some celery juice, and I'll show you how I clean my juicer and all that good stuff so that way you guys can do it at home. So let's get started.